Hey everybody, it's SK again. In our last episode, I believe we started cementing our final assault here. We started prepping, I believe. Highland has one castle left, they're on the ropes. Gongos Land has like 2. Azumo may have, I think, maybe 3, but I've got armies in both directions heading in there. So we are, you know, headed towards the final countdown. Because I'm a nerd. I was going to kind of just end it and like go eat something, but then this showed up, so I wanted to give it another go because I can't miss the story stuffs because that's how I roll. But anyway, it says, Lord Leon, people living near the Shadow Tower are afraid of the supernatural beasts appearing there. They won't even go near the lake's north shore. I've never heard of any beasts living there. Let's find out the fiend's true colors, shall we? Organize an expedition. Sire, I'm sure it is very dangerous. He's, like, wrestled fucking, like, undead demons and dragons and shit. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'll see to the affairs of the castle while you're gone. Let me go with you. Sounds interesting. Ellipsis! Explanation point. Look at Ryzak. What's wrong with him? Ryzak? He just really, really, really hates ghosts. Ellipsis? Question mark? Okie dokie then. I'm assuming there's a joke in there somewhere. Lord Leon, Latonia's shaman is here. What did you want me to say to her? Latonia? I've never even heard of the place. A small feudal state, really. South of here, I believe. Although they are small, they have a good army. I see. Show her in. I'm Zanon's spiritual advisor, Veltarna. Lord Leon, I have a favor to ask of you. Please save my Lord Zanon from himself. That's like what Dr. Phil's for. That sounds like a strange story. What's wrong? Do you know about the cursed sword Zanon uses? It is the dark sword Eclissus. Yes, I think I have heard of it. It is the living sword that holds the power of an ancient monster soul, isn't that right? From what I've heard, even the greatest... Excuse me. From what I heard, even the great wise man Fresk could not destroy it, so he sealed it away and buried it. He uses that dangerous sword. It is a thing which should never be used by humans. Zanon is possessed by the sword's evil curse. He isn't even human anymore. He is more of a devil. If he continues this way, he will lose his soul, forever controlled by that evil, lustful sword. I beg of you to save Lord Zanon before that happens. Please, Ellipsis. Well, these are strange times. We'll see what I can do. Thank you, Your Majesty. Tefan, put the troops on standby. We're going out. Well, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? Because unfortunately, now I've been sent to 2 different places. Both on opposite sides of the continent. Whatever shall I do, except that I have like 85 million generals. The problem is, do I have to send Leon to both? Because that will shut up game. Because that will provide an interesting little, issue. Which one will be more important, I wonder? I like Gunner. I want you. In the, you know, no homo kind of way. Not that I'm... There was a joke in there, forget it. It fell flat on its face. You will have to forgive me. I mean, you don't have to, but, like, do it anyway. Shut up, Lone. Dude, your buddy came with me. Come on, man. Nelson, don't care. Norse, go F yourself. I like Ricker. Boo! Silva, what about you? Boo! Boo, I say. Okay, do you guys have anything I can... Ooh, I'm gonna have to fortify the shit out of you guys, aren't I? Let's go ahead get this out of the way first. And in case you guys haven't noticed, I actually do try to skip this, do a lot of this stuff off screen because it seems to be largely sort of... Oops. Buttons, dude. I swear. Because it does seem to be largely, maintenance-y stuff that you have to take care of. It's F Miria! I got her and she immediately left, so, like, she can bite me, basically. Ooh, Virtuous Wounds. It gives me a bonus to... What's the spell? The things with the stuff that let you do the spelly stuff. Intellect. Ironic. Good, I can keep Bastion in a corner and he can... Oh, F yourself, Bastion. You were a great game, though, from what I understand. Never had a chance to play it, but I heard it was amazing. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our level on here. Wah. Ooh, I automatically got Veltarna. Yay. Okay. So how the hell is this gonna go? Well, since I think Leon is kind of chilling over by, what's-his-madoodle town here, I may as well go ahead and maybe hit Xanon up first. I'm not sure if I do it before or after. Well, you know what? My original plan was to, let me hand out some awards so I don't get people all pissed off and... You're not giving me the stuff I need, you're not giving me the time of day, cause I'm risking my life. Bitch, please, I've been risking my life, you know, like, before you were even Pixels, okay? So, just deal with it, will you? You're fine. Besides, 50 is the hard cap for anyone who's not people I like. So you're gonna have to live with it, huh? Most of these people won't leave anyway. It would make things interesting, yes, I will give you 100 dragons. I will give you 100 dragons. You are worth the effort. Like I said, the cap is 50 for people that I, you know, except for the people I like. You know, all men are created equal, but some are more equal than others, you know. If you read Animal Farm, you know how it goes. You have 50, you're good. I'll give you some. You're not 50 yet, so... I tend not to use them too terribly much. Who else do we got? Sayaka. Okay. And honestly, after 50, it becomes kind of like a nuisance anyway. Oh god, my voice is cracking like I'm 12. Though to be honest, when I was 12, my voice never cracked, so I don't know what the dealio is. You're ill? Yes. Yes, you will receive... That's not dragons. There we go. You will receive dragons. Viper, you have cavalry, you're fine. You're not gonna leave anyway, and you kind of suck, so... by the way, I am holding on to those items specifically so that way, if and when I get more Dragon's Crests, I can just spam fill somebody. That sounds like a euphemism for something sexual and disgusting at the same time. But anyway, since I'm probably going to go ahead and continue my main plan of beating down the remaining nations because I am, you know, a ruthless warlord. Oh hey, that was quick. I kind of forgot that was going to happen. Oh, that's it? Alright then. Diablo, you are summarily effed. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I would like to give Presto some love because he is pretty cool, and so is Bardal. But Dane's probably going to be my man here since Monk's greater than Sign Cavalry. For some reason or another, I'm not 100% certain why. Also, again, I will have to offer my slight apologies. I do have a cold/allergy thing going on, so I may occasionally just kind of pause this. Not pause it, but I may occasionally mute myself so that way I can blow my nose so I don't sound like I'm, you know, drowning in my own fluids, which is kind of what it sounds like. So, case in point, just a moment. That could have gone better. I'll cross-flash. I'll dabble. Of course, the problem is they're surrounding my guys, and my main guy at that. So hopefully this is going to end well. F it, melee. Surround them, murder their faces with wanton death and despair and glee and whatnot. Yes, with death, despair, and glee, because, you know, Death and Despair has a glee club. They don't really advertise it very much. It really is kind of a tight-knit group. And, you know, there's issues with peer pressure and you know, rampant, you know, middle school era persecution and things like that. And, you know, I mean, Death and Despair, they want to be part of the cool club. You know what I mean? They got the names Death and Despair. They got a rep to maintain, you know? I was trying to take it farther than that, but I couldn't think of anything else, so that was the best I can manage. Hold on long enough for me to get another cross-flash off, por favor. Thank you. I kind of wish I'd used Dane more often during this playthrough. He actually is rather powerful. Like, that, he hits hard. He hits real hard. And hilariously enough, I think I've utilized him more in other playthroughs than I have through this. Damn. Good job, Monk, dude. I apologize for your, you know, I thank you for your sacrifice. I apologize for your loss. But, you know, thank you for killing that general, so I did not have to waste my other general's resources. You will be summarily replaced, but again, I very much appreciate your sacrificing the endeavor. Shut up, game. Okay. Let's go ahead and get you guys taken care of. Ooh. Okay, so let's go ahead and take stock of what we have here real quick. I know I scared him off, but I think Leon's like down here. And apparently the Shadow Tower is getting all creepy likes and stuff, so people don't want to head down there. They don't want to step to anybody, which is, you know, understandable. Nivkal, have I ever used him for anything? I don't think I have, to be truthful. What do we got? I kind of wish there'd been a way to see what people you have and, you know, how many, or at least how many generals you have in a castle, so you don't have to randomly select every single solitary one, because I don't frickin' remember, dude. This one's going to be a little bit on the scary side, because it is a level 1 castle, so it's going to be quite some time before I can, you know, recoup my proverbial losses. What about you guys? Ryzak? And anyway, why the hell did Yana volunteer to be like, hey, I'll take care of stuff while you're gone. Have fun! Have fun storming the castle! You know, she was all about the nope, not doing it. So I can't really blame her on the one hand, but on the other, like, seriously? Attack, and what about you? Are there anyone here? Are there anyone here? Words. Words are fun. I like how they do things. I'm 90% certain I'm actually going to have Leon go up there specifically, otherwise it probably won't trigger the event. Having said that, let me see here. What have I got here anyway? Okay. Seems like I'm actually pretty well stocked here. Okay, that's not bad. So let's go ahead and finish what I was going to start with, because Gulen... Reiner and Yana? He has archers out the wazoo. Reiner is kind of not... The thing is, Reiner apparently in the Japanese translation is not actually Reiner. This is why I'm blowing my nose and pausing every so often, or not pausing, muting every so often. I sound like a 70-year-old chain smoker with emphysema sometimes. Hold on a sec. Oh, that kind of hurt. But yeah, Reiner is not actually known as Reiner in the Japanese translation. Apparently that was just an in-joke with working designs. Such that, I'll put Veltarna here, even though she's a summoner. His name actually was not Reiner, it was something else. And they just used the name Reiner as an in-joke. Because they're working designs and that's how they roll, I guess. I don't really understand it myself. But yeah, interesting fun fact. Excuse me, what? Why do you keep randomly sending, like, one general at a time? It's quite bothersome, I'll have you know. But either way, it's probably gonna be Presto's turn again. Presto Changeo needs some love here. Damn it, Gaiden Castle. Stop being a butt face, please. Por favor. Okay. I could throw Gig in there, but he's had enough love as it is. I'll throw Presto in again. This is almost like... Well, it's almost like stupid. I don't know where the like was coming from, but this is him trying to... I don't... See... From a mechanical, like, programming type standpoint, I don't really know how to program, but from, like, a game design standpoint, I'm just trying to understand how the AI is programmed to come to the conclusions it comes to, where it's trying to remain aggressive with the few people it has left, so it just keeps... it keeps cycling, you know, one general to try and, you know, do whatever damage it can do. The problem is, it's really, like, not even... It will achieve nothing. That's the thing. It's not going to do anything because they're going to lose. It's 5 versus 1 and it's a, screw it, melee. You know, it's not going to... They're going to lose because it's 1 versus 5, and the 5 are already in a well-fortified castle, but they are in a castle, so the odds of them beating it or, you know, beating the encounter are slim to none. But then again, I suppose the only option would be there to stay there and fortify the fences and wait for an inevitable death anyway. So I suppose from a design standpoint, there's really not a whole lot that they can do. But this is just kind of like making it more difficult. Maybe the idea is that it's being aggressive, so that way as you're running forward, you're hitting armies and you're weakening the army as you're marching forward, perhaps? I don't... Again, from a design standpoint, I don't understand. Don't you even think you're gonna retreat? I will bug the shit out of you. And I will pop up an army and then just take you down. Because now you're starting to... Actually, no, that ruins the fun of it. I'll let you go. I suppose the game just answered my question in that regard. That's why they're doing it. Okay. Well, they're going to die very shortly. So... more power to them, I suppose. Let's go ahead and give Asia some love here. So where y'all going? Army. Oh! Well, hello! Hello, madam. And how are you doing today? Fancy meeting you here. You will suffer intensely for the stuff that you've done and things. Deploy. Sophie. Sugal. Let's go ahead and bring you down here. Now, the question is thus. I mean, well, the question has always remained thus. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting tag teamed, am I? Well, that's going to be unfortunate. Meanwhile, I'm going to be destroying Wine's, you know, castle and everything he knows and holds dear, so if you'll excuse me. I have to get my voice on here. Well, Wine, the king of the Highlanders. How do you do, Leon of Topaz? It is not my wish to hurt your people. I ask you here and now for your peaceable surrender. My mission is for all the people of Legendra. I'd like to see you as an ally in this cause. There is no room or time for an enemy of Highland. You're very dynamic, but your attitude is offensive. Who gave you the world to carry on your shoulders? I also have reasons to not be defeated in this war. You talk high and mighty, but let's see what you have first. Then maybe I'll listen to you. I see. You only understand dialogue punctuated by blows. So be it. You have made this choice. To battle! To be fair, Leon does just make a good point. Like, he effectively just was like, who died made you God. Oh, you have a, like, great divine mission? Well, okay. Remind me to give a shit. I'm gonna drop Biana in here. Maybe she won't actually die this time. Maybe. Not that I'm trying to be rude here, but she's had a historically bad time. I mean, that's probably due to more to, you know, my strategic incompetence than her lack of particular skill, but I prefer to just think it's her fault anyway, so there we are. Stand by we are! Besides, she tries to do the whole, like, Chun-Li thing, and it doesn't really work. Alright, so, the 70-year-old chain smoker thing is happening again. Hang on a sec. Oh god. Okay, at least that one was faster, so there was that. And again, for anybody that's actually watching this, I do sincerely apologize. I realize this is not exactly the most, professional thing to do, but god damn it. I'm displeased by this. Buttons. Regroup. Retreat. I am displeased by this. Wait a minute, I just realized she had monks versus soldiers. What the hell was I thinking? What the hell was I doing? Monks are bad against... Well, whatever. I'm winning anyway, so F it. Because he's going to die, but by the time my power bar reaches full, he's dead, so... This is 100% a foregone conclusion, but again, I do apologize for anybody watching this. I didn't want to wait any longer. It had already been months since I had delved into the wonderful world of Dragon Force, and I wanted to... No! Please tell me that will kill him. Son of a... That one was my own incompetence. That was 100% my own incompetence. Now just don't effing die. Just don't die. I can already see this playing out in my head, is that I'm going to duel, and then he's going to somehow magically pull out of his ass a 5-hit combo, and then she's going to lose again, and he's going to survive with 1 fucking HP. Watch. Please tell me my instinct is wrong. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay. Thank you, game, for sparing me my ignorance and allowing me to survive in this tumultuous time. One fucking misclick. I also realized that I have, like, nothing of use against these guys. It's hilarious in the irony. As Queen of Elves, I cannot fail. As ruler of the Highland Kingdom, I cannot lose. And well, you know, one of y'all has gotta... It's gotta go at some point, that's all I'm saying. But anyway, back to the point that I was attempting to make like 3 or 4 times before I inevitably forgot what I was saying, is that I didn't want to wait any longer. I am on vacation this week, so I'd like to bang out as many, you know, things as I possibly could. Okay, then. Okay. Trident's daughter. Now they're basically going to just don't target wine. Thank you. Thank you for that, truly, game. Check that out. That was surprisingly well done. Now, if the archers could actually hit anything, that'd be pretty sweet. That'd be pretty nifty if the archers could actually, like, hit stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Just don't sonic boom me. Oh! Sorry, Tyrus. He has faster power consumption than you. Well, there we go. Why did that music play? She's not the leader, right? I'm playing Leon, right? Okay, good. So continues the strategy of Tyrus being awful. He's level 13, I'll go ahead and use him. Because why not? I mean, I could have... Realistically, it would have been a better idea to put Leon as like a defensive stance and just eat his people alive, even with his stupid Hyperstorm bullshit. He would have assuredly, you know, survived an onslaught like that. Having said that, I don't like Tyrus. Maybe I understand the purpose of strategy is kind of make do with what you got and make what you have work, supposedly, or... Well, not supposedly, it's literally to make what you have work. So if you have somebody who's weak like that but strong in her magical prowess, it would have been more intelligent to use that spell and then wait and then retreat as soon as his power bar neared, you know, full capacity. So that way I could have gotten the best of both worlds and she would have survived the onslaught without a death. But I'm dumb, basically. I was being greedy. Basically, I was being greedy and kind of hoping that she could hit the power bar and destroy the remainder of his troops, and then retreat. But you know, that was very much a misplay on my part. Very much a misplay. I mean, this entire series, all series of Dragon Force has been a series of misplays. Looks to me as if I've emerged victorious, Wine. Not yet. I shall not be defeated here. What? The crest of the Star Dragon is burning. Exclamation point times 4. You know about the Dragon Crest too? You know, not that I'm trying to, you know, nitpick you guys here, but this is something you may have wanted to discuss before throwing hundreds of people to their deaths. Like, hey, I'm on a holy mission. I have the Crest of the Star Dragon. No shit, so do I. Cool. Let's be friends. So, I see you're another warrior of the Dragon Force. Our purposes, I think, are the same. This crest, it seems, saved us much pain. Yes, it was perhaps meant to be. Derp the freaking dur! It would be good enough to have strength in our company. Though, I guess to be fair, thinking back upon the conversation, it was less... Wine was just kind of like, hey, let's sit down and have a talk, and he was just kind of like, no, punch first! So, I guess it is Leon's fault. So, Leon's a dumbass. It would be good to have such strength in our company. Wait, I want the position between you and I cleared up. You have shown me your ability. You are a great king. The 8 Chosen have just one mission to defeat Madrick. You, I, and the other 6 must work together in harmony. I will do whatever it takes to accomplish our task. I'm sure that the others would rally under a leader like you. Here's a man who doesn't fear the Dark God. It is obvious that I have a strong, brave friend. Pleased to meet you, Wine, king among men. The pleasure is mine, Leon. The pleasure is truly mine. What the hell just happened? I don't even understand. I mean, I've beaten the game 4 times and I don't even understand. What? What? I'm... Alright. There's a thing that happened. Got it. Man. The writing in this game, I mean, it's not... I beat it already, so I knew I wasn't expecting Game of Thrones quality, but... Tap dancing Christ on a platter, dude. For real? Well, anyway. Okay. But anyway, moving on. I'm about to get besieged by about 3 different armies, because that seems like it's fair. Says the person owning about 85% of the land share in Legendra. You know, don't... Shut up, just go with it.